24th, and we have a special giveaway for you. Thanks a lot for coming in. 4th, we have a special. Great. If you text 813-696-6676, we're going to be giving you 10 free Moringa trees with our starter kit box. Text starter kit to win 10 Moringa trees, bare root, to 813-696-6676. It comes with our box with fertilizer as well as seeds. Comes with powder and extract. Text starter kit to our number here. You'll have instructions as well as our extract fertilizer, as well as our powder fertilizer, as well as seeds. If you text the words starter kit, STARTERKIT, you'll get 10, you'll have a chance to win 10 free Moringa trees plus our starter kit. They are ready. Our trees are ready. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if everything is good in the chat. Thumbs up in the chat. Throw some trees our way. Comment trees. Hey, Florida Moringa is in the house. And so we're going to say text starter kit. Text starter kit. You have a chance to win 10 free Moringa trees to 813-696-6676 to win. And you're going to possibly win 10 trees. Want to make sure everybody here is checked in with us today. Happy Saturday. Hey, Linda's here. Love to see a text from you guys. Awesome. Angel's here. Redeem is here. Berenice is here. Royal King is here. Welcome. Welcome, team. Make sure to text me to win 10 free Moringa trees. I'm going to go through here very soon and show you exactly how we're going to ship them in the box for you. Let me just do a quick little rundown of what's scheduled for today's show. Want to make sure everybody can hear me. Everything is good. Throw some thumbs up in the chat. We're going to do a little bit of starting off with our giveaway starter kit. Then we're going to talk about a special product feature this week. We've had a lot of questions in our Facebook group about this particular product. We're going to talk about an upcoming event. We're also going to shout out a member highlight from one of our successful members that has that's been growing with us for several years. We also want to shout out a new member. It's actually an old member that's just getting back into the members area. They've actually been a member with us for many years, and they're just now getting back into our private app. So we'll shout them out. Also, we have a hack, a growth strategy hack for you. We're going to be talking about some industry news and trends, media. We're going to be talking about one of our members who has a media platform. You'll want to stay tuned to listen to the family-friendly television network that one of our members just launched. We'll be talking about some farm updates. It's hot as hell. And some top questions of the week here inside of our members area. And then we could possibly do some coaching at the end. So stick around at the end if you'd like to go live with us and do some coaching calls. We'll do a coaching call with you. Stick around if you'd like to go live with us on YouTube. We'll go ahead and go live with you as well. So let's jump right in to hot topic. We'll do the two products. We'll do starter kit and then we'll do the featured product. Just so you know, instant members access. You can get right into the members area and you can come right in and talk with us. I just got off the phone with a member. Actually, I just got off the phone with someone that is in Port Charlotte, so about 2 hours south of here. And she's from Ghana originally. Her family is actually possibly going to be moving to Georgia, but she has family ties and spends part of her year in Ghana. So she wants to team up with us. And we were talking import, export, from Ghana to the USA, and I told her, I was like, you could probably just send like a box of like 50 pounds of powder at a time. Import export is kind of like if you're doing like large shipments, but you could easily send like a box of powder here. It doesn't need to be like officially like a large container ship, but just a way to get your product to the USA. I told her that we need to team up so that way when somebody calls me and says, hey, do you know somebody in Ghana? I can say yes, and then I can give them her number. Or do you know somebody in Port Charlotte? I can give them her number. Or somebody's going to call me and say, hey, do you know somebody in Georgia? I can give them her number. That's essentially what I do, is I act as a networking tool for people. So make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have lots of weekly updates. We go live every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday for our podcast. We're now today on episode 21. And we have lots of tools inside the members area, of course. We're going to show you some hacks. Thanks to Jim and other members who are posting daily inside of our Facebook group. You can always join our Facebook group for free. But if you want to make money with us and you want to post business sales, if you have product and you want to sell it, and if you want to make a post in the Facebook group, we're asking just to sign up for membership so that way we can market and advertise for you. There's just a small fee for marketing and advertising inside of our Facebook group. So membership includes marketing and advertising inside of our Facebook group. And we also give hacks on how to essentially sell your own supply, how you can buy wholesale from us. We have a wholesale sheet inside the members area. You can buy up to 50% off or more using our wholesale sheet inside the members area. You can become a broker. You can broker Moringa, essentially be the middle person between someone who wants to buy large quantities of Moringa and knowing people like us who have large quantities of Moringa. Let's get our Moringa in the hands of other people so that way you can kind of intercept that sale and become a broker and earn commissions off of transferring Moringa from our hands to a buyer's hands. And then also there's a free affiliate program, which we're going to go into more about how you can make money from Moringa as an affiliate, no cost. If anybody ordered big trees from us, if anybody has ordered big trees from us, they're not going to be ready for like another month or 2 months. We have people that we're communicating with that have been waiting for their trees. We're letting them know that big trees usually come in later in the season. Right now, all of our trees are just getting sprouted, so they're about this big right now. So if you order big trees, we're asking just to be patient. They're going to be another few weeks before our trees are bigger. And of course, if you order starter kits, they're going out now. Starter kits are going out now every day. Yesterday, we shipped out 100. Today, we're shipping out 200. We're getting that ready. So I have to make sure to get to the post office after this live because we're going to be shipping out tons of trees today. We're getting those boxes ready right now. And let's go ahead and jump right in. Let's jump right into our show. Like I said, we're a worldwide network. Everybody in the world is watching us. Everybody is trying to import their Moringa into the USA. Moringa is over a $10 billion a year industry. It's making over $1 billion just here in the USA. When people ask me, is Moringa profitable? Can I make money from Moringa? I mean, how much do you want? There is so much demand for Moringa in the USA. None of us can keep up with all the demand. So we need you to team up with us. That way we can help people and ship orders out together as a team. That's essentially how we operate as a collective of growers, sellers, distributors, marketers, advertisers, all over the world. That's what we're doing as a team. Shout out, show love to our team. How's everybody doing today? Make sure you throw in a comment for me. Let me know how everybody's doing. Awesome. Good work. Thanks a lot, everybody, for coming in. Make sure we can hear me. Check 1 2 1 2. All right, so let's go into how we will address the starter kit. Oh, we didn't even announce who won from last week. Okay, here we go. These are our winners from last week. Winners from last week. Who won? What was our gift box? These are going to be our gift box winners. So make sure you text us to win a starter kit next week. But this week, one of our winners is Angela, awesome. One of our members won gift box. Angela, down there in Palm Beach, she won a gift box. All right, she'll love that. She's in our group meetings every single night. She's hanging out. She's giving us lots of love and support. All right. And then let's see who else wins this week for our wieners. All right, one of our wieners is. All right, we don't have a person's name here, but their number is 5908. They won a gift box. Beautiful. So we'll go ahead and get those products out to our winners. Thanks a lot, everybody who's participating. This week, you can jump on our giveaway by texting starter kit to 813-696-6676, and you'll win up to 10 trees and our kit here. So let me show you exactly how we're going to put this in a box. So we've got a tree here, but look at this. It's already yellowing. These leaves are going to yellow out already. They're already yellowing out. They're going to yellow out in the box too. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to trim these branches up for you. That way I can use them. Then I'm going to pop the top and I'm going to ship you this. This is exactly what I'm going to ship you. I'm going to ship you 10 of these just like this. So I'm going to trim this down a little bit, trim this down a little bit, trim this down a little bit. So I can keep that. I can make tea out of that. I can make loose leaf out of that. I can make powder out of that. These are really good greens. And then I'm going to ship you something like this. Now, if there's runners coming off to the side, I'm going to go ahead and just trim those side shoots off. So that way I can send you something that's inspired to have more of a taproot right there, right? So we're going to just send you that. So we're just going to trim these lowers off. These ones are already yellowing, so I'm going to throw those to the side. And then our box is about 13 inches that I stick them in. They're going to come in a box like this. Essentially, it's a shoe box. You're going to get a shoe box, essentially like this. That's going out. We've got this one going out to Phoenix City, Alabama. This one's going out to Alabama, right? So it's going to come like this. We put our trees essentially in the box like this, right? We put 10 of them here. We wrap them up. And so let's go ahead and just get these ones trimmed back because I got to go ahead and do this anyways. I got about 200 of these that I need to do before I go to the post office at 2 o'clock. So we're just going to go boom, 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 and then pop that top. What's going to happen is when you get this tree, stick this in, in some water. This is the instruction. You're going to stick this in water overnight with the extract, a little bit of extract and water. We have the extract inside the box. Okay, so make sure that you soak it overnight. This is the big instruction I think a lot of people are missing. I need to make it more clear in the instructions, and I also just need to get that out there more to people that are watching. Your trees have been going through shock. They're going through a shock right now. Look at that. I'm gonna go ahead and trim that lateral piece. Look at that nice tap coming in. And so now these are super fresh. The season is just getting started. Our trees just got tubers. This week, I wanted to wait about 45 days. So we have orders that are about 30 days, and we've been communicating with them. We're sending them extra trees. So if you ordered from us in the last 30 days, you're getting more than 10, just so you know. You're getting more than 10 trees for sure. We'll go ahead and get these trimmed back. We don't want to see, everybody's asking, why are my leaves yellowing? It's just because they're older. They're some of the first greens that come down, that start shooting on the tree. The reason why I'm popping top is because that's going to inspire this to shoot out even more short, bushy. So when you get this in the ground or in a pot, when this comes home to you, then this is going to bush out for you. This is the whole point, is that you don't really want a tall, lanky tree that's just going to fall over. The point is that you want a short, bushy tree. So this is the main lesson for you to see, that when you get your trees, it's like, boom. Oh my gosh, the tree already is missing leaves. Oh, that means I can eat the leaves and I can harvest the leaves. Oh my gosh, the top is already cut. That means if I do that constantly off my trees, it's going to just keep producing and producing more, because you're going to see just how much they produce. And then look what I get. Look what I get. I'm in the business. Look what I get left over. I'm going to go ahead and wash these off, dry them off, and now I've got weight. You heard? I've got some weight here. All right, we'll set this aside. We'll get everything washed up. Let's check to see how everybody is. We'll keep flowing through the show today. Thanks a lot for coming through episode 21. Grow Moringa Podcast. Thanks a lot, everybody. Thanks, Linda. Hey, thanks, Sean is in the house. Tara's here. Thanks, Chris and Edgar. Appreciate you guys for showing up. 10 Moringa trees, starter kit. We're shipping these trees out. If you text me at 813-696-6676, you have a chance to win a starter kit with comes with 10 free trees. Here's the next topic that I think a lot of people will appreciate. Top question of the week is Moringa good for dogs? And yes, it is, in very small amounts, right? So here's the hack. If you have about a pound of dog food, you want to put about half an ounce or half a cup of Moringa pellets in your dog food. Just like this, right? So you've got some pellets. We've got our silica pack in there to keep things dry. This is made from USDA 100% Moringa powder. 100% Moringa powder pellets. We pelletize it, and we've got about a half an ounce here, which is about a half a cup. And we just go ahead and put that in there in about a pound. You can start off in small amounts, essentially, and then mix that in. And that's going to be something that your dogs are going to benefit from greatly. It's vitamins, minerals, essential oils, omegas, protein. It's actually very high in protein. It's a complete protein. Moringa is a complete protein. It has all 9 essential amino acids, all 9 non-essential amino acids. This is the big hack of the week. Essentially, get your dogs drinking and eating Moringa. It's going to be a great benefit. That's the big one, big product feature. Also want to let you guys know that upcoming in November, we have a festival. It's called Moringa Fest. You'll want to become a member, so that way you can feature your products here. We're going to have tables, tents throughout the weekend. Moringa Fest is coming up in like the first or second week of November. We're still deciding the exact date, but make sure that you come through. Become a member for Moringa Fest. We'll have tickets for sale as well. If you're not a member, you can come in and hang out with us here as a non-member, either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. But essentially, we'll probably have like a 3-day festival. We'll have DJs, of course, music. It'll be a family-friendly event, and it'll be mostly sharing our harvest. Essentially, we're going to be harvesting a lot. November is going to be finishing out the rest of the season. We'll be harvesting every day here, washing and drying greens, putting greens on the rack, and getting ready for Black Friday. Essentially, Moringa Fest is to help everybody get ready for Black Friday. You could sell possibly $10,000 a month normally, but on Black Friday, you could sell $10,000 in one day. Sell $10,000 in one day by having $10,000 worth of Moringa to sell. Have $10,000 of Moringa finished, made, packaged, ready to go with the price on it. And Black Friday, offer a sale, and you're going to sell out. Let's go ahead and go to our highlight of the week. All right, so let me go to content here. We're going to go to shorts. Nice. We've got a lot of videos coming out. This member is in Raleigh, North Carolina. All right. This is one of our members here, Jonathan. He's in Raleigh, North Carolina. I can go ahead and share my screen with you guys, so that way you can just see really clean. Jonathan started off in Arizona, and he is back in North Carolina. And he started a few years ago with us. And he has been super active in the members area for the first couple years, getting his operation going. He was at meetings every single day. Now he's got the gist of it. He knows exactly what's going on. He's not giving up. Even throughout his move, he grabbed his trees, picked everything up, and took everything to North Carolina. And he had a very trying winter, of course. You know, moringa is a very tropical tree. So what happened? All of his trees died. And that's what I really want to get across to you guys, is that every year, all of your trees may die. Guess what? All of my trees died. All of my trees died. Hey, someone's here. Hey, Catherine, come here. All right, let me go ahead and just hang out with this person here. 1 second. Hi, welcome. I just want to let you know that I am live right now on YouTube. You're more than welcome to come in and sit and ask questions. But I also have somebody that's going to check you out if you just want to get checked out as well. More than welcome to have a seat. You want to hang out? Yeah. Come in, hang out. The camera's facing that way, so you're not on camera. Okay. Yes, but you are on mic. That's because you guys can hear. No worries. They said they're going to hang out. So if they need anything, Catherine's going to be in this room. So you're more than welcome to talk. Ask me any questions that you'd like. Go ahead and have a seat. Yeah, we're live on YouTube. But she's here. She's going to be in the other room. So just ask me anything. I'm live. So you can see here I'm live. I'm also on YouTube. I was just kind of going through. Maybe just give me a minute, and I'm going to go through. I'm actually on the show right now. We were just talking about a member. He's in North Carolina, and he had to start over. He had to start his operation over, essentially. But once he started over, he realized that it's what happens. So what did he do? He moved from Arizona to North Carolina. It's springtime, and he just put several hundred trees in the ground. If this tree is in the cold, it's going to die back. And so every year, people are just going to get started. Every single year, they're going to restart. And that's really what I want to teach people, just to have that no stress mindset, that if you're doing tomatoes, you have to do it every year. If you're doing lettuce, you have to do it every year. If you're doing anything, carrots, anything, you have to treat it like an annual. And that's really what I want to teach people, is that this is kind of like an annual tree, and you have to restart every year. I just planted over 70,000 seeds in my field because I had to restart every single year. I sell out, but also it got cold. We also had a hurricane. Things got flooded, but I'm not upset about it. I'm just happy that I have a chance right now to get everything going again. And we're now selling lots and lots of trees. So far north. So he's in North Carolina, but essentially the USA, it frosts, right? Pretty much everywhere. You can see that last picture. That's what he dug up and took to North Carolina. But, you know, just because of the cold and everything, he was able to harvest and eat these greens. He had really nice root systems and everything. But even if he was to say, you know what, these are probably going to die back, he could have dried those roots and made powder out of it. And that's like a spice. It's a horseradish spice. Okay. And then, so he's inside the members area with us every single day. You can support Jonathan's mission. If you go to our shop and type in M4U, he's gonna actually receive a commission off of that, help his project, and you'll get 10% off. So make sure to holler at Jonathan by shopping growmoringa.shop and then use code M4U for 10% off. Let me go ahead and stop share here. I'm just going to go through a few more things, and then I have a time here just in about 10 minutes to do questions, and you guys can be like my main questions. All right, so I have a few more things. Okay, and then we want to shout out Tim and Debbie Spinks, actually, in Lake Havasu, Arizona. Lake Havasu, Arizona is in the house. Usually she's here on our lives and also is now back into the members area. So thanks, Tim and Debbie, for coming back in. They downloaded the app, and now they're talking with us and sharing pictures and letting us know exactly what's going on with their operation. Okay, so here's a growth strategy. This is the next topic I want to share with everybody. Essentially, real quick, let me put up this photo. This is an offer that we have for people here. You could make $497 today in your pocket if you help to recruit a new member into the members area. So normally membership is $9,900, but it's on sale for $997. So the value of $9,000, you're getting essentially a huge value. But even still, right now, if somebody signs up using your affiliate code, they're going to pay $897, and then I'm going to pay you $497. So if you are in the business of making money and you want to make a living, this is a business by helping people start their business, and I'm going to help you make $497 for everyone that you bring into our coaching program. So this is a recruitment, it's a new member drive. Essentially, we're trying to get more and more people inside of our members area. This is going to incentivize you to have your business going. Like somebody was asking the other day, hey, I need to make some money. I was like, well, if you just get somebody to sign up to our program, you can make $497 today. Or if you get 5 people to sign up, make a couple $1,000. So that's going to be a growth strategy for you and your business to help people come into our program. You can actually sign up to our affiliate program, and then you'll get a coupon code, right? If you are already, we have 1,000 people inside of our affiliate program. And if you already have a coupon code, all you need to do is get somebody to sign up to our lifetime membership, and you'll make $497. All right, and then real quick, we're going to go to our next topic, which is one of our members is in Washington State, and he started a network, a TV network. And essentially, you can reach out to this family-friendly television network. It's called Got One TV. It's on Apple, iTunes. It's called Got One TV. It's a family-friendly network. And they're talking about recipes, moringa, and they actually just acquired a commercial kitchen in Washington State. And you can listen to their shows and watch their shows on the Got One TV. Got One TV. So check out Got One TV. He's a member. His name is Jason, and he has a great show for you. Him and his partners are doing really great things. And he's also really passionate about moringa. He's passionate about media, marketing, advertising, and he's got his family-friendly television network, and all of his programs are going into local schools. He's essentially teaching and is starting up a food network, so that way it's a healthy, family-friendly food network where they're incorporating moringa and other herbs into their recipes. So you can check them out, and they're securing a commercial kitchen, and they're having a live show that you can watch. Check out Got One TV. And then we'll go to the next topic real quick, and we're almost going to go to the live coaching call, which is what you guys are going to participate in today. So I'm glad that you're here. Thank you. It's hot. Okay, that's the update. It's really hot out. Okay, and we kind of got caught without any irrigation. So right now I'm watering like 2 hours a day outside. I've got about 75,000 seeds that are sprouting on this 2.5 acre property. I've got about 10,000 in the pots. I've got about 3,000 in the greenhouse. I've got about 10,000 in the front here. I've got 50,000 out in the field that are all sprouting right now. So it's real hot, but I want to share with you how I would irrigate. Essentially, I would have an end post, and then I would raise that hose up, and I would tie it to a metal post, and I would have my irrigation line raised up off the ground. And then I would have that trickle down a line of water directly on the raised bed. That's how I would do it. I have some of that information actually in my book. I have irrigation exactly how I irrigated many other properties before getting this property set up. I just haven't finalized the irrigation system, and it got to that point where it was like, okay, it's time to sprout. We've just got to put the time and energy into sprouting these seeds. And now here we are 45 days after the seeds have sprouted, and we now are selling like over 200 to 300 trees a week inside of our starter kits. So we sell 10 trees as a kit. Somebody called me the other day, hey, I want to pick up a moringa tree. And I said, hey, the way that I sell moringa trees is you have to buy 10. You have to buy 10, and I'm going to give you some fertilizer and a kit. And it's $50 essentially on the website. But you can use a coupon code. You can get your own or use somebody else's. Use M4U for 10% off, and you can get a starter kit. Or if you text 813-696-6676, you can actually win a free starter kit. This week, we're giving away a free starter kit to somebody special. Just make sure to text us, and you'll get that. And that's one of our updates. Next section, the last section before we go into a live Q&A, is essentially starting your own business. It's going to be easy with us as a team. We have members in the members area that are individuals. We have members that are families, and we have members that are representatives of businesses. And if you are an individual, if you have a family, or if you are a part of a business, you can sign up with one membership, and then you can bring anybody in through that one membership. So it doesn't mean that we're charging for multiple memberships. It means if you have, as a family or have a business of teams of 10 to 20 people, you can give your entire team access to membership, and they can ask questions. They can log in under one login. And so that way we can just bring as many people in as possible, and you can save by just getting one membership. And one of our members was asking about starting her co-op, right? So she's a grower in, I think, Georgia, and she wants to really get her hub and her cluster going, her co-op going, and we're going to help facilitate that in the members area. We have a program where you can easily start your co-op, and then you have an ability to communicate with your co-op team with using our app. So once you get in as a member, you can bring all of your co-op members inside, and then you guys have your own private space that you can chat, talk, share pictures. It's essentially a members area inside of the members area. So it's like a dream within a dream, inception. But essentially, that's kind of like the meat and potatoes of our show. And we have some guests here. Possibly, hopefully, you guys have some questions you might want to ask. Anything? More than welcome to if you'd like. I said you can start anywhere that you'd like. We have a few more minutes, and we can go ahead and hop off of here in the next 5-10 minutes if you want. And then we can grab some products and things.
That's what we came to look at. What
Nice.
the capsules look like.
Capsules?
Somebody told
Awesome.
me about it the other day, and
Yep, they're interested in our capsules.
I didn't know what the trees looked like either.
Oh, well, we have some trees here. I actually just harvested these trees, these small trees, and I'm going to go ahead and get myself some leaves there, dried, and then we're going to package those as tea. Essentially, that's how I make a business out of this, and we'll go out and I'll give you guys a tour so you can see the trees.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So if anybody wants to come in and get a tour, I'm open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Come by, check us out. I'll give you a tour. Guy yesterday just called. He was like, hey, you got moringa trees? I said, yeah, I got 10 that I'm going to pull out of the ground. I do bare root, because the reason why I like bare root is because I'm a nurseryman. Okay, I started working here on this property 10 years ago. And there were thousands and thousands of pots. And I spent every day watering. We had trucks coming down here picking up $20,000 worth of grasses and natives and Walters viburnums and Simpson stoppers and all kinds of stuff. And they were coming down here, and I worked here. I was a nursery hand, actually, at this location. I worked for the boss, right? So I was just a guy outside potting up every day. But after 10 years of doing the nursery life, I was like, I'm tired of watering. I'm tired of fertilizing in this way. The pots, they either get too hot or they get too dried out, or they take so much water, they take so much fertilizer. I'm like, what's the best way to grow a plant? In the ground. So what I realized is that I could do whatever I wanted with my own business. So I bought the place, right? So I bought this place, and I decided that I'm not going to just do pots. I'm going to go ahead and sprout everything in the ground. So that way it's less water, less fertilizer, less time for me, more time at the beach, more time relaxing, right? As much as I work, and knowing that nature's going to cool, nature's going to feed, nature's going to water, and it's going to store if I do things right and I give them a good home. I could essentially spend less time and energy and get a bigger tree faster. And that's what I've started to learn is also like people that are starting your businesses. Do you want somebody to come in and spend $10 and spend an hour of your time for $10 because you're just selling one tree, or do you want to make $50? So you have the ability to raise your cart value, where instead of selling for me, like I told the guy, I'm like, I'm not selling one tree. I'm selling 10 at a discount for 50. So everybody who comes through the door is spending 50. They're not spending 10. I've done that. I did that for 10 years. Like, okay, we'll do one tree. Oh, but I have a buy two, get one free. Maybe you want to spend 20. How about I just throw the deal where it's 10 or nothing? Right. And that's kind of like what I'm saying. They're like, I don't need 10 trees. And I'm like, well, some of them might die. Actually, matter of fact, most of them will die at the end of the year. It's going to get so cold. Why don't you just get 10? Because I want to ensure your love and success. That way you can eat. Because most people come in here like, I'm sick and I need moringa to eat. And then they only buy one tree. And I'm like, you're not going to get any powder? No, no. You're not going to get any tea or capsules? No, no. I just want to spend $10. But you're spending $10 to get a tree that you might get one capsule out of. So you buy one tree, and at the end of the year, you get one capsule worth of greens because you bought one tree, and your one tree at the end of the year might give you 1, 2, maybe 10 capsules. But you came in here trying to get, moringa to eat for your health. So I'm ensuring that people actually have the ability by the end of the year to harvest something. Like we have a pile of greens right there that just came off of these 10 trees that are 45 days old. Now, when people harvest these trees, they're going to be twice as big. Then they harvest it again, it'll be 4 times as big. Then by the end of the summer, you have a tree that is producing 20, 30, 40, 50 capsules worth. Now you've got 10 trees. So now you might get 1,000 capsules worth by the end of the year off of your 10 trees. So I'm in it to win it. I want people to succeed and I want them to have something. If you're not going to buy powder, if you're not going to buy tea, well, then you want to get trees. And then this is going to really help them. So I saw that that's essentially what I need and want to do for myself as a business. So I'll be happy to end the live here pretty soon. Were there any other questions about the trees or just really interested
benefits of moringa?
Benefits? For me, the benefit of moringa for me is that it's made me $1 million. So for me as a business, it's so valuable, it's so in demand that for me, I can live off of it. For others, the benefits of consuming it is that it's a full, complete protein. So it has lots of vitamins and minerals, but it's also good for animals. I kind of just went through the pellets here. My motto is moringa for people, pets, and plants. So people is us eating capsules and supplements. For the pets, we make pellets. And so what I did here was I just put about a ½ ounce in a bowl here, and the animals are eating it. This is vitamins, minerals, omegas, proteins, oils for the skin. Dogs love it because it's going to help with their coat, less itching. It's an anti-parasitic, so it's going to help get rid of parasites and skin conditions for people too, eczema. It's going to help with hair loss. It's also anti-aging. It's got lots of omegas, vitamins, minerals, like I mentioned. Also, it's very good for the blood. So it can help with regulating blood sugars if someone is suffering from diabetes. Did you know that moringa is actually the main ingredient in Viagra? Because of the circulation aspect of it, it's actually very good for circulation. And because it's very good for circulation, it's actually one of the main ingredients in Midol. Midol is for the head. So it's helping to unclog the brain and unclog the log. So it helps with all around body function. It's going to help clear out the mucus from the eyes and clear out the wax from the ears, and you might be able to breathe a little bit better. You're going to get the mucus out of your throat. So I've been consuming it every day for 10 years. You wouldn't even know it, but I'm 94 years old. Right? So it helps to keep you young. I actually like to put the oil on my skin. We press the seeds with the machine. The seeds actually have the highest oil content. And that's actually what it's mostly known for, because the tree is actually called Moringa oleifera. Oleifera is oil producing. And this drumsticks, the vegetable that comes off the tree, is actually the most common, highest in demand product that the tree produces, is actually the vegetable. And then when you have a tree and you have vegetables, well, then you also have the greens. It's just kind of like a byproduct. The greens are really a byproduct. When Indians, Africans, Caribbeans, Filipinos, they come in the house, they want the drumstick because they know that that's the highest value. They don't even want the powder. They don't even want the greens. They say, no, I want the most valuable product, which is the drumstick, which has the seeds. And we have drumsticks on trees right now that are just starting, and you can eat them when they're just kind of coming off the tree. They're actually like little string beans. You can eat them fresh. Then in about a couple of weeks, they're going to get a little bit bigger. The seeds are going to start forming, and those are the ones that you chop and put into soup. Then a few weeks after that, they're going to get even bigger, and those are the ones that we use for seeds. So people are like, well, how can you use the drumstick? When it's in the small form, you can use it as a string bean. You can chop it, make pesto out of it. You can eat the whole thing. When it's in that middle stage, you can chop it and you can put it in a soup. It's kind of like a artichoke, where you kind of like eat the inside and discard the skin. When it gets bigger and it's older, then that third phase, that's when you can harvest it and you can make oil out of the seeds, and you can sell the seeds essentially and make new trees. So there's 3 phases of the drumstick.
So what do you make powder out of?
The powder, we make it out of the leaves.
Okay.
So I'll take the leaves, I dry them, and then make powder out of the leaves.
Do you sell the drumsticks then?
If I have them, I do. But I'm actually harvesting. I just got this question too. I harvest my trees so much because I'm making powder. We have another one. Awesome. We got some more coming in. We can bring them in, no worries. But we're probably going to go ahead and end so that way we can hang out. I have to get to the post office at 2 o'clock anyway, so we'll hang out. We'll do some trees, and we'll get you guys taken care of. So, thanks a lot for coming in. Let me go ahead and see here what's going on. Somebody's calling me here too. Let's see. Oh, they came. Go ahead. We'll go ahead and just let them in. Thanks everybody for coming in. We're going to end here. Take care. Catch you on Tuesday. Peace. Okay, let me end real quick over here on YouTube. Thanks everybody for coming by. We had a great show, and we'll see you. We'll see you on Tuesday. Make sure to text starter kit. Text me starter kit, and I'll put your name in the hat for next week. All right. Peace and love, everybody.